through Wanzi's ramen arms and legs. When Wanzi keeps wasting food, Sanji gets angrier and angrier, and he delivers a series of powerful kicks, ultimately knocking the ramen chef out. Still on the sea train, Sanji faced off against Blueno, who was blocking their attempt to rescue Robin. Sanji kicked with all his might, making Blueno wince. Blueno then quickly used his air door power to sneak over to Robin's cart, but before disappearing, he mocked Sanji, saying he didn't stand a chance against the CP9. But as there wasn't a true winner here, we have to add another score to undecided. Finally reaching Enies Lobby, Sanji's first battle was against Khalifa. But as we all know, Sanji would never hit a woman, so even though Sanji was of course stronger, he only continued to block her attacks with his legs, well until she landed a devastating hit on his family jewels. Ultimately, she turned him into a soap doll and tossed him over the balcony, so we have to add another loss to Sanji, even though he technically didn't fight back. One of Sanji's most intense battles was against Jabra. In this epic showdown, Sanji burst onto the scene just as Jabra was about to take out Usopp. With no choice but to face the chef, Jabra tried to get the upper hand by lying that Robin was his long-lost sister, hoping to catch Sanji off guard. But Sanji wasn't having any of that nonsense and kicked Jabra right in the face for it. As they fought in the stairwell, things literally heated up as Sanji unleashed his Diabli Jambe, which burned through Jabra's defenses and sent him flying. In a desperate move, Jabra attacked Sanji while he jumped through the air, but Sanji managed to hit him with a blazing kick that knocked Jabra out cold. Reaching Thriller Bark, Sanji rushed in to save an unconscious Nami from marrying Absalom. At first, they both admire Nami's beauty, but when Absalom attacks, Sanji quickly turns the tables, landing a series of powerful kicks and calling out Absalom for being a creep. After dodging some attacks, Sanji unleashes his move Extra Hache, sending Absalom flying into a wall, which earned him another victory. We now meet Sanji's twin Duval, who kidnapped Hachan to set a trap for the Straw Hats. First, Luffy knocked Duval's mask off, which exposed a face that looked just like Sanji's wanted poster. Trying to take down Sanji, Duval attempted to drown him with an iron net, but after escaping the net, Sanji emerged from the water and used his legendary kicks to rearrange Duval's face, which made him super handsome. So although it's a victory for Sanji, it was an even bigger victory for Duval. After being sent away by Kuma, Sanji reaches Momoiro Island, or as Sanji called it, Hell. To get off the island, he had to fight Caroline, the substitute queen of Kamabaka Kingdom. However, he had to fight in their traditional fighting costume, which of course was a dress and heels. As Sanji was embarrassed by his costume, Caroline got the upper hand on him, and in a very unpredictable turn of events, the fight ended with Sanji becoming an Okama. So I guess we have to add another loss to Sanji's score. When the true queen of the Kamabaka Kingdom, Emporio Ivankov, came back, Sanji, who had turned back into his normal self, tried to prove he knew Luffy, but Ivankov wasn't buying it because of his terrible wanted poster. Sanji then decided to challenge Ivankov to a fight to win a boat to finally get off the island, but once again he ended up losing the battle. After being in hell for 2 years, he finally reunited with the Straw Hats, and he even reached heaven when he came to Fishman Island. When the crew then faced off against the new Fishman pirates, Sanji showed off his Rokushiki skills and faced off against the giant Watatsumi. After having knocked Nami to the ground, Sanji was furious and kicked him hard in the head. Watatsumi then inflated himself and started using rolling attacks, but Jinbei quickly stopped him. Not being able to hold his breath, he blew out all that air and sent himself flying, but Sanji chased after him and unleashed his rage. So he engulfed himself in flames